Hello guys, it's Kathy and today I'm going to be talking about the 5 couples that that I like in books. Just beware, there are going to be spoilers throughout this video, so if you guys have not read these books, you guys should at least watch, you guys should either watch somebody else's video and they like who's doing this topic today, and see who they like, or deal with the consequences of being 100% spoiled about the couples that I like. And there's reasons behind my madness, but you know what? I'll explain them right now for you guys. So, reason number 1, they either broke up with someone and unexpectedly have a crush on somebody else that they recently met in person, and they just started having a crush and hanging out with each other more and more. So yeah. The second reason is because they might not appear much, but I still like the couple regardless of how many times they appear throughout the video. Third reason, because they might be afraid of admitting it, and they might not understand the word change, which is actually the case for one of the characters. So yeah, those are pretty much a few of the reasons. But I apologize if you guys don't understand what I mean by that. But those are just some of the reasons why I brought those up. Like why I just decided to do it. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and the content. The first couple that I'm going to be bringing up from Queens of Geek is Jamie and Taylor. The main reason why I love this couple is because they knew each other, and for a couple years prior, and they've come to the realization that they were both in love with each other, and I love that. And I love how Taylor is super relatable with me being autistic, and even though she won't admit it right away in the book, she will admit it at one point or another. Like, I'm not gonna say when, but she will admit it, and I will when I'm done talking about this book, I will link the video down below, so you guys can see my video and my personal opinion of it. So yeah. The other couple that I obviously liked in this book was Charlie and Alyssa. They are legit the cutest things ever. Alyssa is a lesbian. Because she brings up her girlfriend before she eventually started being with Taylor. Not Taylor. Wow, I meant to say Charlie, but wow. Anyway, I feel like Alyssa and Taylor are cute together. Alyssa's a lesbian, and Charlie, I believe, is bisexual, and I feel like for both in Charlie's and Alyssa's relationship, as well as Jamie and Taylor's relationship, I feel like she blended it together, like as well as as well as making sure that they that she did her. I think she did her, like, when I read this book and when I read this book, I feel like Jen Wilde did research on both, like, when it comes to Taylor's character, I feel like she pretty much, I feel like she did her research, at least did some sort of research for the book, and, like, for her character and how, and I feel like one of the references definitely relates to me because I blush all the time, and she pretty much thought it was hilarious. I pretty much thought that line was hilarious, and I loved it, and it was funny. So yeah, I just thought I love this book. So yeah. The third couple that I will be bringing up and is pretty underrated in this trilogy, even though Lisa McMahon didn't want, even though I feel like Lisa McMahon should at least do a background story for Carrie and Carrie and Stu from the Wake trilogy. I feel like they did a pretty good job. I feel like she did a pretty good job weaving them in to the plot for all three books when they were in the book, and I honestly enjoyed it. It's fun, and it's hilarious how her friendship with Janie, who I'll bring up later in the video, like, I like how she stands by Janie, but yet again still brings up Stu and how in their relationship and whatnot, and it's funny. I liked it. So yeah. And on the other hand, I also liked Janie's and Cable's relationship. Even though Cable started off more as a side character than in Weeks specifically, I feel like he does a great job being in the book. Even though they didn't really know each other as well in the first one as they did in the other two. Like, I feel like throughout the entire trilogy, their relationship grows, even though they've had their issues and whatnot. I feel like they still get along with each other regardless of what's up and all the drama and the case that they're working on. So yeah. And the last couple, as well as the last book that I'm going to be bringing up, is Hazel and Gus from the Fault in Our Stars. They are life, and even though Hazel is more sick, like when it comes to the cancer that she has, even though she's more sick than Gus is, I feel like if Gus didn't get his cancer back, I feel like they would still stay with each other regardless of what's up, like regardless of the circumstances and the drama that they had, that at least Hazel had with her favorite author of all time. So yeah, I feel like John Green should, even though I can't really picture him doing it, I feel like he should do like novellas of more in-depth de- in more depth of detail for both Hazel's um, and um, and um, and Gus's backstory. So like in case you guys want to know about it, or at least for me anyway, in case like I do want to reread this again, I would I would love it if they were to do that. If he were to do that, but I doubt he'll do it. But who knows? Who knows? There's always a possibility that he could just write some random novella without even realizing it. So yeah, but I I have mixed feelings about that happening, but who knows? These are all three of the books that I talked about today. Starting with Queens of Geek, then going to the Wake trilogy, and then going to Fault in Our Stars, obviously, and if you in more specific order. I will link all reviews down below if you guys are interested on, or at least the only real in-depth review of for them down below. And I will see you guys tomorrow if I'm. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with a new video. Bye. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.